You, dude! It's the Angry Rabbit. Sub me up. You know what I love about my channel? I do one takes. No editing. And, yeah. I'm here reviewing, Lizzo. Let's open my mask some, because I'll be partaking in some, wow, that's a weird voice. It's either like this or like this. Either way, it's weird. I'm partaking. I should just take off this stupid mask, right? But I'm partaking in a review. I had an Australian come to my channel when I did that Foster's video. Go check it out. It's not about Foster's. It's actually about another domestic Australian beer, but some guy named Rodney Review Things had suggested I try this right here. He suggested I try a Young Henry's, okay? So we're gonna be trying a Young Henry's. And while I was also at the bottle though, I thought we would try a one of these, a Great Northern. Some people seem to like that here. It's up from Cairns, Cons, you know, that touristy destination up north. Actually, where is Young Henry's brewed at? Newtown, New South Wales. I've been through Newtown quite a few times. I used to ride the Western Line from Richmond to Central. And we'll be trying some White Rabbit because, well, you're looking at one. And this, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, is brewed and bottled in Australia. Geelong, Victoria. Victoria, you got me on the bitters, so I'm gonna save White Rabbit for last. Oh, by the way, I did bring a palate cleanser. Australia, you know what this is, right? America, look how fancy they went. This is just a regular sip. Nice pretty box. It was on sale. Get a nice... Oh, now this Tennessee whiskey, Australia, that is where it's at. It's just here to cleanse the palate, just to give all these Australian beers a fair chance. Okay? So what we're gonna do here, we gotta smell this to make sure it's the right, make sure I wasn't bamboozled. You know how I went to some other countries. I'm not gonna name their names. But it was in my early 20s, okay? And we were at a club and they were either watering down the Jack or it wasn't even Jack. Because I drank 20 of them. I'm not talking 20 shots, I'm talking 20 drinks that have been doubled over to 40. I did throw up green the next day. Green, I've never thrown up green in my life. That was a weird experience. How the hell they got plastic on this? If you're impatient, you can fast forward. This is, oh my god, it's a sealed bottle, bro. It's real. Real deal. Real deal. Oh yeah, that's real deal. Tennessee whiskey. The only reason it's not considered bourbon, because it's not from Bourbon, Kentucky, brothers. Jack Daniels. This will either lead you to the truth or turn you into the devil. But in honor of our special guest who just popped out of the blue onto my channel, I'll leave a link to his YouTube, Rodney Reviews things. It'll be down below. We'll start with Young Henry's, okay? They didn't have bottles. All they had was a can. Don't know if they make bottles. Let's get these. I'm gonna do this right. Audio may suffer, whatever. May give it a good smell. Smell a bit sweet. Actually, I'm getting Newtowners. Let's go. First of all, before I even drink it, this Young Henry's. Let's get him frame. Newtowner. Serve the people. Australian Pale Ale. Does it have any ingredients on the side? And I'm taking my time. I don't care how long this review goes. I'm here being real. 4.8%. 4.8. Australia, when I was a youth, we used to buy 24 packs of Milwaukee's Best Ice. Not a great beer, but when you're like 18 to 21, underage, drinking, didn't matter. We called it the Beast Ice. You get a 24 pack, I think it was $12.99. Yeah. 5.9. Australia, America, this one can cost me $5. There's something about the, oh okay, I bought this on sale for $47. Normal price $55. It's expensive to drink in Australia. Oh, I'm just telling you. Okay, so what else do we have here? Yeah, that was a party foul. Not much. A little dribble came out. I'm trying to look for I'll do this better on the next ones. But let's get, like I said, it smells a little sweet. Let's get a taste. We are gonna drink the whole thing. What is that sweet smell? There's a sweetness in it, some sort of, I'm not gonna say. I'm not a connoisseur of any kind of drinks, but let's try out the Young Henry's. Whatever that sweetness is, it's almost floral. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I mean, is it a horrible pale ale? No. Now, Mr. Rodney, I'm gonna drink this Young Henry's because I paid $5 for it. But, I gotta tell ya, Mr. VB, Victoria Bitter, still number one on my list. I would drink Young Henry's, but if I'm buying some beers, VB's still number one. Let's go. Excuse my man burp. If you watched my VB video, my wife would call me a pig, and I would agree. There's something floral in here that I'm just not liking. It's not a bad brew, but it's like, I don't know if it's like super fresh picked barley or something, but yeah, it's not a bad beer. I drink it, but like I said, VB is still number one. Sorry. I'm rocking with the Bogans. VB. Let's finish this off. Alrighty then. So, young Henry's. It's a pale ale. I give them that. It's not horrible, but I'm gonna do some palate cleansing. White Rabbit is definitely last. So let's see what Great Northern. So original. Anything on here? What is this? No, this is brewed in Yatala, Queensland. I thought this was from. Okay, wait. Great Northern Brewery was established in Cairns in 1927. So, okay, I wasn't completely off, but now it's in Yatala, Queensland. If they're close by, don't come after the rabbit. It's like one of those things. My wife always asks me these dumb questions. Just because I'm from America, people, I don't know every town. Like, there'd be some random town on the news or something. She's like, where's that at? I'm like, the fuck would I know? It's like this. The lower 48 states of America, I'm not including Hawaii, I'm not including Alaska, but the lower 48's, the main part, is about the same size of Australia. Okay? Landmass. The state I'm from, well, I'm from multiple states, but my home state of Texas has about 23 to 25 million people. So it has, that one state has more people in it than all of Australia, or equal to. We don't know how many undocumented are in this country. For Australia, I came legit people. I am a legit immigrant. And I have no sympathy for those who don't come legit and have to go through the hell I went through to become a permanent resident of Australia. A law-abiding, tax-paying Australian, by the way. I pay my taxes. Okay. Great Northern. It's a nice golden. What is this? What is this? It's 4.2%. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. It's warning me here. It says, get the facts, drink wise. Okay. How do we drink wise? Like through a straw? Through a straw through this mass, that would be wise. I do like this nice golden color. It reminds me of one domestic, this color right here, that I do like in America. It's called Miller Lite. That's one of the major, like, domestic American beers that I do like. Name brand. Just Miller Lite. Not MGD, not any of their other crap. Miller Lite. Triple Haps. Miller Lite. Get you some of that. Official sponsors of the Chicago Bears. Well, they used to be. But, yeah. Let's get into this Great Northern. Let's see what this is all about. BB. BB's number one. Well, I didn't do a palate cleanser. I'll save that to the end because I should have did it before. Because do you guys have that saying here in Australia? Liquor, then beer, never fear. And the other saying is beer, then liquor, never sicker. So, we'll see since we're down under if we can go the reverse steps. But down the hatch we go. Great Northern. Let me get a smell of it. Smells pretty neutral, unlike the Newtowners over there. Young Henrys came off pretty florally and sweet. Let's go. Let's get it. Let me swig that around like I'm some sort of wine connoisseur. Man, it is getting fizzy. Look at that. They're not ice cold. I'm sorry. I have to drink my beers. I hate when I tell people I drink my beers warm because they immediately think like I'm drinking them hot or at room temp. No, say they're in a fridge. I set them out on the counter for a little bit, then I drink them. Brings out all the flavors of the beer, and you can truly appreciate it, at least in my opinion. Great Northern. Kind of reminds me of I don't know. It's not bad. Huh. It's definitely not. I still prefer VB. Me and you Bogans, we're still rocking. Because they keep saying VBs for the Bogans. We're still rocking. Let's try it. I'm gonna drink it. I'm not wasting these. This one costs $5 too for one individual beer. And I can only do one take because I only bought one of each. That's pretty refreshing, actually. You know what it reminds me of, to be honest? Tooheys. Like a better Tooheys. If anybody's drinking a Tooheys in Australia, I could be completely wrong because I've only drinking Tooheys a couple times, and you can't get me off the VB. You cannot get me off the VB. I'm sold. But yeah, I prefer this one over Young Henry's already. But we'll get to White Rabbit next. I gotta finish this. I'm sorry. This video will be age restricted because we are reviewing Australian beers. Okay. I'm not apologizing for the man burp. That was a nice beer. Great Northern. It's nice and clean, you know what I mean? It's a nice clean beer. It's well balanced. But if I had to choose between buying a Great Northern or some of this Young Henry stuff, I'd definitely buy a Great Northern. But if it's between Great Northern and VB, I'm still rocking VB. I apologize. Yep. Last is gonna be White Rabbit. Please win me over, please bring down the VB, because nothing would be better than me coming to Australia, finding the White Rabbit, being the White Rabbit, and drinking the White Rabbit. Neo, I followed the White Rabbit. Oh, by the way, this is a dark ale. I'm usually not a fan of the dark ale, but I had to give it a try. Let's see what we got on here. Like I said before, Geelong, Victoria. I think that's where they used to make all the is that where they made Fords and Commodores? Was it Geelong? I think Ford did them dirty. Like, the government gave them like hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're like, oh yeah. No, that was Commodore. Sorry. These brand new Commodores. I'm not even Australian, but I wouldn't touch one. Your Opel Opal Commodores. Whatever. How the hell can you do that? How the hell can you take hundreds of millions of dollars given to you by the government to keep producing Commodores in this great country of Australia, and then, take a walk? The Commodore is like I said, if you watched my last video, I love the 2009, 2012 Commodores, even going back further. 9s to 12s are my favorite. Love the wagons. Those are beautiful, beautiful cars. Oh, I'd love to have one with the LS. Where are they at now? What are the Corvettes on now? LS3s? I'll take an LS1, I don't care, LS2. They're beautiful cars, man. They're a sedan. Yeah. Get you a wagon. Be a soccer dad. A footy dad in a wagon. White Rabbit. Oh, I gotta do some palate cleansing with this a vape. I started vaping because I came to Australia and your cigarette prices have... Oh my god. America. I don't know what the cigarette prices are today. But at one point, I think the last pack of cigarettes I bought was maybe 3 years ago. What were they even called? There were some generics, but for a generic, they weren't too bad. But they were like $18 for a pack. I think they're like $20, $30 now. Oh my god. So I vape. Yeah. It's non-nicotine. The therapeutic whatever says you can import 3 months worth, if you want to know. Anyways, I have since been off cigarettes now for 3 years due to vaping. I hate the smell of cigarettes now. Can't be around them. I'm not saying this is a great alternative. It's still a habit. I vape. But if I go to work, I don't have that like say it's 4 hours in and I'm about to snap because I need a cigarette. Nothing like that. It's just like whatever. So let's get to White Rabbit Dark Owl. I love their graphics. Reminds me of home. Me and my little burrow. That white rabbit up top. 4.9. Yeah. Now let's chill for a minute. I basically chugged 2 beers. I gotta let it kick in or something. Aussies can drink. I give them that. Man, they pound out beers and they do it in the sun. I don't see how you guys do that. I'm not a day drinker. I cannot drink out in the sun. It will totally just thrash me. So Great Northern has been, out of these here, number 1. Young Henry's is number 2. And we're gonna get to the White Rabbit. Let's crack this bad boy. Oh, it's one of those. Oh. Let me show you an old school trick. It's definitely not a screw off top. Still have this big lighter from when I used to smoke. But let's do this on camera. Can I still do it? Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. You don't have to bite it off with your teeth or anything. Okay. This is a highly entertaining video on YouTube. Sub to me, come on. Man, I need to play some AC/DC. or something. Huh? I get copyright strikes. I get copyright strikes all the time. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I'm not monetized. I don't get any Patreon. I have to pick, shall we go with some AC/DC, or shall we pick, I come from the long down under? No. Or When Worlds Collide. Oh. It's hard to pick what I like. I like AC/DC, but I don't know what my favorite song is. Let's just go with Back in Black's good. TNT's good. Let's just, oh man, that's hard to. Shut me all night long. That's good too. Damn. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock it, bro. Hell's Bells. Okay, let's just get a Hell's Bells. You know why? Dirty deep, done dirt cheap. Well, I like the AC/DC, but we're going Hell's Bells. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear it. And the only reason I picked that because I was listening to Metallica, Ride the Lightning, the Bells. So let's get into this White Rabbit. Wait. I gotta turn it down, okay? I know the best part of this video will be the AC/DC, but I'm here reviewing. We're going White Rabbit. Yeah, dark chocolate, man. That's what I smell at first. I smell the dark ale. It actually has a hint of Vegemite in it. I'm totally serious. I get a hint of this. It's that yeast. White Rabbit. Angry rabbit drinking White Rabbit. It's meant to be. Or actually, I don't know. I don't know if I can play the AC/DC because I know this video is gonna go a bit manic, but that may be a little too old school. I don't even know who's gonna be watching this. Young kids, old people my age. No. I'm gonna play a classic. When I was a youth. They were classic when I was a youth. I had no idea where they came from. I found out where they came from. I don't know which one I should play though. I'll just play this. I was gonna play some Fat Boy. What are you going to? Yes, Silver Share reached us in America, ladies and gentlemen. Down the hatch with the White Rabbit. I like that. I actually enjoy that. I thoroughly enjoy that. It reminds me of drinking, I used to drink a lot of honey brown when I was younger in America. Doesn't have that same sweetness, but it's got some of them same undertones and notes to it. That is a nice dark ale. I don't know if you can take the VB out of my blood though. Me and your bogans, we're gonna be drinking VB till I be dead. Tomorrow. Man, there's some complex notes in there. And I'm not talking about Silverchair in the grunge era. I'm gonna have to pause them. Because I'm here talking about this well crafted white rabbit dark ale. I wish I was a connoisseur, you know, those pros that can tell you, well, there's a bit of caramel and red cedar in there with a rub of Kentucky dirt, and I can also taste a hint of nutmeg. No, I'm just tasting good beer. I'm still not a dark ale guy, but man, I wonder if White Rabbit makes anything else. Is that the brewery, or is that just White Rabbit dark ale? Hey, White Rabbit, can you make me Wait, let me just finish this beer off, and then we'll talk some more Australia. I don't know how far we're gonna make it through this review. How long? Did I even press start recording? That would be messed up if I didn't. Piggy man burp, sorry. Pounding down beer after beer, what do you expect? Like I said, my wife would call me a pig. I would be like, yes ma'am, you are correct. I am a pig. I'm also a man. And I burp. I fart too. But I just don't like fart in their face or anything like that. I'm just a person, man. What do y'all expect? So we basically have chugged down. It's gonna be unos dos tres cervezas. A cerveza beer in Spanish, if it is. Somebody let me know, because I don't know Spanish. I just know words from living in the U.S. Yo sé español un poquito. Yo hablo español un poquito. Means I speak Spanish a little bit. But I don't know if that's the proper way. I speak it like it's English. I said, I speak Spanish a little bit. But you know how certain languages, it'd be like un poquito, un español, or something like that, where they would do kind of like backwards. Whatever. I try anyways. I lived in Texas. I lived in Florida. A lot of Hispanic communities. You would go into some certain shops, wouldn't speak English, so you would just pick it up. And Texas, or also known as Tejas, used to be old Mexico. Remember the Alamo? Yeah, that was part of Mexico. All the Mexicans there. They got great food, great tacos. None of this crap I've eaten around here. I would call out this chain fake ass. Yeah, I'm gonna cuss in this video since it's age restricted, but this fake ass burrito place is nasty. Come on, you guys can do better than that. But in Texas, you go get you some carne asada, some Al pastor is just pork. Churros. Chalupa is Taco Bell. You don't want to talk Taco Bell. That's like horrible Mexican food, but I grew up on it, and horrible generic Mexican food, but I grew up on it, so I still like it. But like, man, yeah. Checking out 3 beers real quick on an empty stomach. Well, I had some Pringles. That's all I had for breakfast. Now I'm bombs away. Now, I must say, out of these 3 beers, White Rabbit is number 1. It's not because I'm in a rabbit, and I don't even like Dark Ale. I'm not a Dark Ale fan. But White Rabbit, what else? What else you make? Is this just the brand? I might have to research White Rabbit. See if they make a pale ale too. Because I do like pale ale. I like all kinds of beers. Well, as long as they're good. Go out, I'll get you some. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. But White Rabbit, definitely on my list. Still not beating the VB, sorry. Me and I'm gonna find me some Bogans to pick me up in a V8 Commodore so we can go do some burnouts. And I will bring my hometown, well, my home country drink. The only thing you should be drinking out of the United States of America. Man, I'm picking it up. Out of these 3 beers, White Rabbit, number 1. Great Northern, number 2. And Young Henry's number 3. To be honest, I wouldn't even drink Young Henry's. It's just like, there's something in it too floral for me. There's something too sweet in it. I don't know what it is. I wish they had a full ingredients list, like they threw papaya or something in it. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's not a piss beer, so don't get me wrong. It's not one of those beers where you're like, I'd never drink that again. It's just, I'm at VB. VB's number 1 in my beer meter. Australia. White Rabbit is now number 2. If I'm not getting VB, I might have to have me some White Rabbit. And if I'm not having some White Rabbit or VB, would I drink Great Northern? If it's around. I mean, it's a nice beer. It's nice and clean, but if I can't drink VB or some White Rabbit, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna have to go to old number 7. Okay? Mr. Jack Daniels. Now, we don't need Gentleman's Jack. None of their other brews. Just the classic. This is all we need. Palate cleanser time. I'm gonna go live and I'll upload this video and I'm gonna chill with my 55 real subscribers. I haven't bought a subscriber yet. That's cool. I just want to thank you 55 people who just want to hang with me for some reason. I am vaping strawberry. But before I end this video, I do have to toast you, my fellow Australians. Like I said, I'm self-adopted. Oi. And while I'm here, I do want to honor the original inhabitants of this land, the Aboriginals. Thank you for letting me be here. I do acknowledge all the tribes. So when I say Australia and Australians, I'm including Aboriginals because to me, they're Aboriginals. Unless they want to be called, they're Australians. Unless they want to be called something different, you can come at me and I'll call you something different. I'll call you by your tribe, whatever. Toast to all of you. We're going to do this the American way. I would be, I digress. I just want to say that. I digress. Oh, I love the smell of Jack. Please, Australians, do me a favor. Stop buying the pre-mixed stuff. Just get you some Jack. Chase it. If it gives you a little irk, a little to it, grab you a White Rabbit or grab you a VB. Chase it. This might make me irk now. But, or get you some of them chicken salt Pringles I did a video on. I can't see right now because the holes are up here at my forehead. I'm looking through the nostrils. Okay, you can kind of see who I am now. I got this weak beard going on. People in my neighborhood, if they're watching this video, they might know who I am. I'm that quiet guy who doesn't mess with anybody. Keep to myself and me and my family. I'll defend my community against wankers and cunts. My community is a nice, quiet community. We don't like wankers and cunts. Lots of children's around here. So don't come around here being some wanker and cunt. Because I will be an angry rabbit. I don't know if they've accepted me with open arms or not. Personally, I don't care. I'm not here to change people's opinions. If you have opinions about certain people, about mutts, about certain races, yeah, that's your opinion. But hey, Bogans, come on, man. Somebody come pick me up in a comment and let me drive one. I just want to drive one. I just want to slam down a V8. Just, ooh, there's something about that rumble. We all know it is. It's like, yeah. The Commodore, man. One of my favorite cars of all time. The first time I got off the plane, true story. My wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, she had come to America before, and it's my first time in Australia. Picked me up at Sydney, the airport, and I came out, and I seen a Commodore Ute. I'm like, what the hell is that beautiful thing? I'm like, Jesus. I wouldn't want a Ute because I have a family. I need back seats. But I would drive a Ute. I like them too. But yeah, Commodores. They don't get the global love they deserve. I know you guys try to send out, what's that Pontiac G8 crap? You know, you got that Pontiac badge on it. It's crap. Sorry, Pontiac, but y'all are sorry. I don't even know if you exist still. Then y'all tried the Chevy SS where you try to put that Commodore out there. No, you should have just sent it to America as a Holden SS. Just straight up V8. They would like the Ute, because the Ute reminds me of the I had a quick buzz, man. 3 beers in the morning on an empty stomach, Pringle stomach. Oh, it reminds me of our Chevy, you know. No, you don't know. I want to call it an Impala, but it's not an Impala. It's our, what the hell is that? My mind hasn't been working right for the past year, ladies and gentlemen. But I am gonna toast you all, everybody, and then I'm gonna end this video, and I'm going live so nobody can show up, and I'm just gonna sit here in my mask and chill out and listen to some good quality music, because that's what I do. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. When the hell did that happen? It's November 3rd, 2019, 3:04 a.m. I can't sleep. You're like, you just had Pringles for breakfast? It wasn't long ago. I'm not getting into some personal BS, but cheers. Where's the irk? There is no irk, but you know what I wish I had? I wish I had another white rabbit to chase that with, or a VB. Because VB is Australian for beer. America. White rabbit, Dark Ale fans, go get you some. Will you make me an Angry Rabbit version of White Rabbit? Like, I don't know what you would do. Just, I don't know. Because that's good as is. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Great Northern, cannot complain. Nice, crisp, clean beer. This is something. Hanging out, doing some fishing. See, they even got like some sort of fish on the front. What is that? Swordfish? Reminds me of if you're a fisherman out on the boat and you want a nice, clean, crisp beer, you pull out the Esky. This is that. Young Henry's, on the other hand, is for people who like a sweeter Australian pale ale. Because that's what I get out of it. It was just a sweetness, some floral sweetness. But overall, all three beers were quality. Nobody still knocked the VB off my Australian beer pyramid. We're at VB number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the Angry Rabbit, let me in full frame, is out.